What? How you true? Hey, everybody, here we are, being as professional as ever. Welcome, Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, and we are very happy and proud to announce we are coming live to you from
Sorry.
the Coger Plumbing Studios, and we see who's back with us. She has cleaned the bathrooms of Tiffany and Zachary Coger. The bathrooms are now clean.
Well, just mine.
Oh yeah, just her. We gave Sydney the bathroom back there. This is for the guys, and Sydney's got her own bathroom. But we are so grateful and thankful to Zachary Coger, Coger Plumbing, all the employees, everybody involved. Zach's dad, Ross, and his wife. Thank you. They come by and said hey, and it was so good to see them. But we are so grateful and thankful. We have a studio. We've got a lot of things that we want to do. And I'm going to just put this out there. The reason that we have road equipment, the reason we have top-notch Roadcaster Pro 2, everything that we have is top-notch stuff. And, I mean, Door Bumper Clear uses the same stuff. So he's going to put on there my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. We have a table that we want. There's so many things, a second camera. There's stuff that we wanted to do. The reason I have this road equipment is because of all y'all. We did the same thing. We used the sponsor money, and we got all of this stuff. Ended up being like well over $3,000 worth of stuff, all because of the sponsors and the people just donating. Now, if you do donate and want to help us out in getting cameras and just making it even bigger and better, you will. What we have here is just what me and Sydney used a couple years ago, about 2 years ago, wasn't it, at Thunder Road Grill? Some of these sponsors aren't with us no more. Some are. But we will have a special thanks to thing banner like this for the show. So if you help donate, oh my Lord, Christopher, you will be recognized. So if you want to be anonymous, that's totally fine. So any donation, whether it's $1 or $1,000 or whatever, Sydney, it will all go toward just making this bigger and better. We're going to have a banner up and everything back here. We're going to have a weight and a couch. We just got all kind of big plans for this. And eventually, and I told Zachary and Ross today that we want it to where if you're bored on a Tuesday night and you want to come hang out with us,
Come on.
There'll be a place for you to sit, and that's what we want to do. But I want to reiterate, thank you so much to Coger Plumbing.
Yes.
And Zachary and Miss Tiffany and everybody, Tim, everybody that's involved, the awesome ladies at their front desk, good people. So we're going to get things underway here. Bible verse of the day, Isaiah 41:10, one of my most favorite verses, and this is out of the New King James Version. Once again, Isaiah 41:10 is, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Once again, that's Isaiah 41:10, one of the most, in my opinion, powerful verses there is in the Bible. They're all powerful, Sydney, but that's a good one. And Sydney, if we want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors, as we always say, if you can't monetize their business, please share their page, follow their page. It don't cost you a dime.
Also, while we're at it, we make sure that you are sharing the Talking Circles with Chris Carter post for a chance to win tickets to this Saturday's race. And I'll pick a winner at the end of the show.
And we have
we also have some 5 Points Tire and Auto hats.
a camouflage hat like that too, Sydney.
So share. You have 3 chances to win. All right. We'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Sykes Metal Roofing, Realtor Renee Hackett, Coger Plumbing, Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, 5 Points Tire and Auto, S&P Lemonade, Colfax Towing, Harkey Litigation, Velocita, Ray's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, The Dentist at Kernersville, Tiffany Gimnez with the Ginther Group, Krista Still Racing, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, David E. Day Inc., Blue Ridge Truck Line, Suntan Magic Mount Airy, Affordable Septic, Enticing Icings, Dutton Safer System, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, KevinSaysYes.com, Bowman's Hauling and Grading, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, J&T Services, Ever Ready Mixed Concrete, MJ Printing and Graphics, Squeaky Clean Home Pros, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, and Nate's Ultimate Bar Snacks.
Thank you, Sydney, and thank you to all of our sponsors. So before we get into our first guest at 7:15, Eli Black, really excited about our show tonight. I want to talk about idiots. I mean, people, it's almost like putting into things into perspective. Sydney, I got a horse named Bama.
Okay.
He's a high horse, right?
Yeah.
And I'm fixing to jump on him.
Good luck.
Well, because at the end of the day, y'all, once again, when we have a rain out, you got to stop, man. You got to stop. I'm not going to call people. I actually had a list of names of people that made stupid comments, and I was going to personally call them out. That ain't no way
Well,
to
I'm
be.
glad you didn't.
It's no way to be. But at the end of the day, if you just kind of put things in perspective, somebody's even like, oh, Bowman Gray don't care. If anybody in their right mind thinks that Austin Shuford and Clay Campbell enjoy having they sat there and and I'm up there with these people. I'm seeing the weather radar, the phone calls that these people are getting from Fox 8. It was Fox 8 night. They're they're there and they're saying, look, this is going to continue. It stopped rain. It rained. Stopped. Track was dry enough for the stadium socks to go out. Modifieds came. The bottom fell out, and more came again. But Sydney, to put things in perspective, some of the same people that was complaining about the rain out was some of those same people that gave little Andrew at 14 years old something for cancer. Andrew, on that day, he went Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with chemo treatment, with radiation. And if a lot of us has never been through that, ask Bobo Brown about it. I watched Bobo Brown. A lot of y'all was there and watched Bobo go through with what he went through. Mute your mic. That thing is sensitive, ain't it? But you're complaining about a race being rained out, and that kid's going through radiation treatment, Sydney, through chemo. You're complaining about a race getting rained out, but the people in Pilot Mountain and Mount Airy wakes up to everything that they have. Business is totally done away with. It's going to take months and years to recover from, and we're complaining about a race being rained out. Come on, people. I know you don't like it. I know it pisses you off. It pisses me off. I don't get paid for the night. It's not something that the powers that be, NASCAR all the way down to Mr. Clay Campbell and Austin Shuford and everybody else involved, that is not a decision that they enjoy and like making. At the same time, we could have raced. I mean, please understand, y'all, a lot of you know this. We got to be done at 11:30, Sid. We've got to be done. If you can't run a full schedule, how fair is it to run stadium stocks and modifieds, and then that's it. We're done. We knew it was going to rain, but we tried to get it in. I get it. But y'all, stop with the thumb thumping, acting like a bunch of idiots because the race get rained out. And it's really crazy to me, Sid, that the people that are doing the thumb thumping and acting like they don't deserve internet access are the ones that has no clue how everything operates.
That's usually the ones that are doing it. They don't have anything else to do.
Ask yourself, should I even be saying this? Bowman Gray don't care about us. Those are a bunch of idiots. Oh, the sun's shining in Yadkinville. Oh, it ain't raining in my house. I live in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, what the heck?
Well, good for you.
All right. So there's I'm getting off of Bama. Carry on, horse. That was my high horse. That was my pet peeve because it makes it. And I signed up. This is part of what I do. I used to be horrible. Now I just, every once in a while, I'll get a little cute.
I was about to say, you have gotten better.
I have, but it just irks me because I guess some of y'all need to go and see what these people go through, like what Austin Shuford does to try to race for. The racers are number one. Okay, we love our fans, but without the racers, we don't have fans. Okay, so you've got to, that's the first thing they think about. What about our racers? We're going to be able to get a full. There's so much that goes into this. So, anyway, at the end of the day, no Pee Wee. I don't eat cheeseburgers no more. There's my little pet peeve.
So, what do you eat? Because you said last week you didn't eat Pulliam's or barbecue or something.
I went to Pulliam's today, and Dylan Ward came in there, and the Walkertown Police, a fire chief, such a nice guy. Bottoms, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. And we was all in there talking. So I eat a small bowl of sauerkraut and a little barbecue, and then sauerkraut, and then about this much mustard.
That's so good for your cholesterol.
They said of my salt, I had I went 239 pounds, went to the doctor Thursday. 200. I told you I was going to be below 240. 239, I really think I can get to the 200 by Christmas.
Okay.
So they said my salt intake wasn't really good. I need to get more salt. Oh, Lord. All right. So anyway, next time, if you're one of those people, yes, I'm talking about you.
Tag Chris Carter.
Yeah, tag me. And then I'm going to start screenshotting and put your post on our next show. I'm going to have Ryan put your picture and your post up there.
Daniel says you ate a chicken.
So I went to Cody Creek. Is that where it was?
Yeah.
Daniel's wife, Angel, had a birthday on Sunday, and me and Daniel and Daniel's mom,
Pinto?
Miss Johnny. No, Pinto's been sick, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Pinto's been sick, and it's not good. So she's just not been herself. She's coming around. She has good days and bad days, but no, Pinto didn't go. And Daniel's daughter, Alyssa, and we all went to Cody Creek, and I posted that I was getting married.
I know. Somebody just said, hey, how's the married life?
If you know Chris Carter, you knew good and well that I was not getting married. I don't even, and you know what? It ended up, I could show you, but ain't no sense in it. It was 18,250 views. That was yesterday. I showed Daniel and them. I was like, man, look how many people viewed this post. And people was like, congratulations, yay, Chris. So, and in my next post, Monday.
You said the preacher didn't
preacher didn't show up because Daniel's brother could be a preacher. So anyway, I guess y'all, everything sounds okay. If you're not, I'm sure some of y'all would let us know. And yeah, I'm Kyler Kepley. Hey, brother, it was so good to see you, Kyler Kepley, at the track Saturday morning before practice. And we got an update, and his dad at that time had talked a little bit. Casey Kepley Jr.
awesome.
Raised a lot of money last week, thanks to Jimmy Brown and all of you. $1,200 for one helmet, $1,150 for the other helmet. Zachary Koger won the black helmet, and Zachary Koger, actually Daniel and them at H&H yesterday gave the helmet and a big fender from T. Dawson to his parents. He just wasn't up to get in the car and going and seeing anybody. So Zachary Koger, and he didn't know. And Daniel called me. He's like, hey, ain't he supposed to get this helmet too? We kept it a secret. So he had no clue, but he wasn't there, but his mom was really thankful. So once again, out of the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody that was involved with that. We appreciate you very much. But once again, my Venmo, my PayPal, Cash App is down there. If anybody wants to help donate, everything 100% is going to be going to another camera, things that we want to make this studio in here, our Koger Plumbing Studios. Yes, it all goes to the show. Receipts will be available, whatever, but every dime and penny will go to us improving our Koger Plumbing Studios. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back with a very impressive young man, 13-year-old Eli Black. He's out of California / North Carolina. He won in Colorado and Joe Ryan race cars, so we're looking forward to having him on. Y'all don't go nowhere. We appreciate all of you. We'll be right back. If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are live at the Coker Plumbing Studios, and we just realized that we had Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. Thank you, Ross, for that, and Ryan's going to be fixing that. We are very happy and pleased. This is our first guest that's going to be competing in the Kyle Busch Invitational, and Ryan and Sydney and Eli, I'm going to tell you this, buddy. Eli Black, he's on the phone. He's 13 years old. I got a text at 6:35. Tell him who it's from, Sydney.
Oh, Tom Bush.
Kyle Busch's dad texts me, and that was just like, and I was thinking, when is a good time? I've known Mr. Tom a long time, back when I was announcing at Mobile Speedway, and Kyle Busch's cars were in the supercars. Kyle Busch himself would be racing at Mobile in the super, and many a night after the races, even if Kyle wasn't races, Tom was in charge of that team. And we developed a little relationship, and that was pretty cool. And he texted me and was talking about the 21st and all, and he'll be there, and I'm really excited about that. But anyway, Eli Black, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for being on Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services.
Thank you. I'm doing good today.
Yeah, good deal. Good deal. So for those of y'all tuning in, this young man, you won at Colorado Sunday. Is that correct?
Yes, that is.
All right, so you won at Colorado, and I believe you finished in the last round of the shootout, the Cookout Summer Shootout. You finished 5th in the points. Is that correct, Eli?
Yes, 5th in the points.
All right, so you won in Colorado. All right, you drive for Joe Ryan, correct?
Yes.
Joe Ryan race cars has been for quite some time, the biggest, in my opinion. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Eli. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever, buddy. But he's got a good group of cars, good group of drivers, always has. And I want you to tell me and our listeners, what is it like driving for Joe Ryan? And with him he is a competitor that's raced modifieds at Bowman Gray Stadium. He knows that track well, and I feel like he is going to be a major asset to you. I know he's racing as well, but what is it like being with Joe Ryan?
It's really different from when I really raced, like, in my past, like, cars. It's like I know more now with all the data and how strategies, tires, fueling, how I've gotten better at qualifying, and just everything is different about it.
Right. Let me ask you this, man. At 13 years old, you've done a lot. I looked in a little bit of your history. You've won a lot of races. You're actually from California. How did you end up coming over toward this neck of the woods? You raced in Colorado, but coming to North Carolina. How did that all come about with you transferring from California to North Carolina?
Well, I started racing quarter midgets when I was about 8 years old back in 2021. I started with dirt and asphalt quarter midgets, and then I went when I was around 10 years old to the junior late model at Madera Speedway. And I just kind of did that for around 2 years. And then I was at the Irwindale, the very last race. And one of my crew guys, Steve Shortman, introduced me to Scott Lynch. And Scott was like, this kid is great. Let's give him to Joe Ryan. So he told Joe to take me, and they did. And we really progressed throughout since then.
That's pretty cool. I met Joe Ryan. I met him at Bowman Gray. I believe he drove the Hillbilly racing for Hillbilly and him. But I met him, and then I got to know him a little bit. And when I'm not announcing at Bowman Gray, Eli, I go to Carteret County in these tracks, and I met Keelan. Keelan, they come to Carteret County.
Yes.
And Keelan was racing a legend car, and I went out there. Something was going on at the ticket booth, Eli, and I went out there and said hey to Joe Ryan and met Keelan. And I said, Joe, can I take, he had a little buddy with him. I can't remember who he was. I said, can I take Keelan and his buddy around the track, show him the whoopie-doos and what have you? And I got to take Keelan Harvick around that track. And what I learned is, number one, Keelan Harvick's a good kid. Number two, that Joe Ryan has a special relationship. And even though there's several of y'all that race for Joe Ryan, Eli, what I've learned about Joe Ryan through the years, through the last 4 or 5 years, he has a very good personal one-on-one relationship with each of his drivers. I mean, is it safe for me to say that?
Yeah, definitely.
How has he helped your driving improve through the, how long, let me ask you this, how long have you been with Joe Ryan?
Since the end of last year, since around October,
Mm-hmm.
so around the fall.
Do you see an improvement in your driving skills as far as entry into the turn, your exit, and what have you, the important parts of braking, throttle, and has he helped you a little bit improve since you've been with him?
Yeah, he's helped me a lot for all that stuff and like racing and all the gas points, brake points, how much brake pressure you're supposed to use, and all these different like shapes of tracks. He's really helped me a lot.
Now, Eli, what has been your favorite track that you've raced at so far?
Favorite track, I would say Wake County Speedway.
Wake County. Okay. Why is that? Just because it's a little bit shorter track or easy to drive?
I just really like small tracks that are like different and like hard to drive, and I just really like that track for that reason.
Well, you're really going to like Bowman Gray then.
Well, Eli, historic Bowman Gray Stadium, and I know you know the history, and I know I've never seen the Legend car. Sydney and people.
I have.
I was going to say,
and they put on a great race, Legends and Bandoleros.
What's your? I mean, you're coming to historic Bowman Gray Stadium, and Eli, no matter what anybody says, okay, about we have antics and what have you, yes, but you do realize that you're gonna, and I promise without a doubt that the stands are gonna be packed full, buddy.
Oh, it's so fun.
This is probably gonna be the most people I can tell you there's gonna be 17,000 people there. Does that change your approach to a race like this? And listen, buddy, some are going to be leaning over the fence and flipping the bird. They don't know you from Adam's house cat.
Just wave and smile.
Just wave and smile. But are you excited about the fact that you get to come to a track like this and compete?
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that like it's such an honor just to race at Bowman Gray. I've never been there before, so it's gonna be really cool, like first time experience racing there and just being there in general.
I'm excited for y'all to come, and I think, and I can't help but wonder, and I totally get, Eli, what you just said, but I think it's hard to grasp. You kind of prepare yourself, just like the show. I think of things I'm going to say, I'm going to do. I don't take notes. I don't have notes for the show. I do itinerary for Sydney and my producer, Ryan, but it's almost like I think that it could be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of young guys, a lot of y'all that are really young, like yourself, you're 13, that the experience of being at Bowman Gray and all those people, when you go out on that track, is going to be an experience I wish you could have a cell phone, bring your cell phone and take a picture of those people while you're in that car. But I think, I don't want to say overwhelmed, because you seem like a very mature, what is it, Sydney?
It's almost like when you're sitting behind the field house before you go out, it's almost like how you get the nerves, almost like you're about to go on stage at school and do a speech, or you got to read a paragraph in the book in front of the whole class. But once you get out there, all the butterflies go away just because of the environment.
Yeah, it's just really like that. Whenever I get on the track, like the butterflies just go away.
Yeah, because you're like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, like very focused on what I'm going to do in the car and how I'm going to execute all these passes and everything.
Yep. So, and I'll let y'all hear what he said, how I'm going to execute these passes.
That's right.
I like that. It's definitely going to be an experience. And so let me ask you this. You're the number 5. What is that, the number that you always have had throughout your career?
Ever since quarter midgets, we never put a number on the car, but I just really like the 5. I just got it. I watched Casey Kane one day, and I really liked that blue car. So I just kind of stuck with it ever since.
I want to remind everybody, this is our Cam's Corner segment, brought to you by Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road. And they have the best hot dogs on the planet. Eli, this is a very important, and Joe Ryan knows this. Will your parents be there?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you get your parents, or however y'all get there, you've got to take a trip to Pulliam's. That's where Richard Childress was just there 3 weeks ago. Ryan Sparks, the crew chief for Spire, for Daniel Suarez. the main man. Helton comes there a lot, even still to this day. A lot of the place has a lot of history with going to Bowman Gray and going to Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. I need you to make sure you, and if you don't, you got my number. If you don't get to go by there, say, Chris, you just text me, buddy, and you say, Chris, bring me 9 hot dogs. I'll bring you 10 hot dogs. How about that?
All right.
Now, Eli, what grade are you going into?
I'm going to 8th grade.
Okay, and are you homeschooled?
Yes, I do the Speed U program.
Oh, Speed you.
Yes. Okay. So Krista Steele Racing. Krista Steele is a very big part of that, and she's a part of our show. I put Krista Steele Racing on this show just because of the fact I got to meet her, and I love her drive. I love her hunger, and yeah, Speed U's good. That's a good organization and good people. That's good to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, any last words or thoughts, buddy, before we see you here in about, what, 3 weeks?
They'll be here before we know it.
3 weeks?
Yeah. Nothing really else to say for me personally.
Yeah. I want you to know that we really appreciate you coming on, and I'm looking forward to meeting you and your parents and everybody involved. And I want you to know, I tell all the guests when they come on here one time, you're more than welcome to come on anytime. If there's an announcement you want to make, or if there's, it's just, you're welcome on the show anytime. And I want you to take this time, if you would please, to thank family, friends, and sponsors.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you to everybody. Really.
Okay. Well, I wish you nothing but the best, my friend. I'm looking forward to you, as I just said, meeting you and your family and everybody, and can't wait to see you when you come out here to the Madhouse.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for being on, Eli. Be safe out there, buddy.
Thank you.
Good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good kid.
Yes, for sure.
He's confident, and I like that. That was our Cam's Corner, brought to you by Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue segment. Cam's Corner, Tim Brown's son, Cam. That's what we named it after.
Clayton went last week for the first time to Pulliam's, right?
Yes,
Remember I
you
texted
did.
you?
Yeah.
He got home, he said, Mama, that was the best hot dog I've ever had. I said, okay, well, what'd you get? He said, just the hot dog in the bun, but it was so good. I was like, okay.
Naked hot dog.
A naked hot dog. He said, Mama, they toast the bun and all. I was like, okay, yes, sir. So there you have it, Clayton Sanders.
Clayton
review.
Tate Sanders.
Clayton Tate.
That's good. That's good to hear. We so we're in the Koger Plumbing Studios, and I'm
We're
just
here.
I'm so excited. And once again, we got the Cash App and the Venmo, PayPal down there. If you want to help us out, everything that you could possibly donate will be going to. We need a second camera. We're gonna have, like, I don't even know how do you describe the site? How do I describe that, Ryan?
What, the table?
Yeah, how do you?
It's like a interviewing table.
Yeah, like a round table set up where
But
we'll have
it's a
different cameras.
half. It's
Yeah,
a half a round.
yeah,
What shape's that?
half moon.
half circle. Yeah,
Yeah,
Half
that
moon.
half moon.
yeah.
But anyway, and it's quite pricey. And what I done is I looked at Dale Jr.'s, Deanie Hamlin's, Door Bump Clear. I love watching Freddie Kraft and Carson Elledge. Both of them has been on here before. Tommy Baldwin. I like that little setup, the proximity of it, and I don't like looking this way. I feel like when we have our little table, it's more of you can see each other.
You
But
can
anyway,
look at each other and also be on the camera, but
Yep.
we're like in a discussion without having to face each other away from them.
and that's
microphone.
where 2 cameras come in. So we're gonna get another camera. But anyway, if you want to send $1 or whatever, that's totally fine. We've got coming up next. Who do we got next, guys? Tell me, Ryan.
We've got Case James, a Legends
Yes.
car driver, calling in.
Perfect.
Yep. Case James, who's been on here several times, and this kid right here, he is. I thought he was going to be in the Kyle Busch Invitational. And I got a list right over there by Ryan actually, and like Eli's name's not on there. I don't need it or anything, but Eli's name's not on there, and it says on that paper as of August the 1st. But Case James, his mama, Miss Alicia, let me know that he's not going to be racing this, but he's going to be in the Cars Tour race this Saturday at Hickory in a pro late model. And this young man right here, I'm telling you, y'all hear me talk about God-given talent, talk talent, no talent, you suck. This kid's got God-given talent times 2, I promise you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick hold on. Yes, ma'am. What you got
Before we go to commercial break, a reminder to share the post where Chris talked about the guest
info
for
post.
tonight.
Yep.
with our sponsors. Share it for a chance to win 2 tickets to this weekend's race, or a chance to win a 5 Points Tire and Auto hat. There's 3 chances to win something, so make sure you share.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all do that. And also, we got some, thanks to Steve Stroud and 5 Points Tire and Auto, we got some hats that we're going to give away. And Sydney, actually, you can just kind of scroll through. Keith Miller, Mobile, Alabama. I love you, brother. I meant to call you back. So, hey, this is how bad it is. This is, I've been doing some DoorDash and stuff, and I read today about a lady in Jacksonville, North Carolina, got hit with a baseball bat DoorDashing. Now I got to buy extra bear spray. But anyway, Keith, just to give you an example, Dustin Smith is here with Bubba Gill in Moxville, and because of Daniel and what we done with Angel's birthday, they was having spaghetti, and I ain't even seen Dustin, so that's just a lot going on, brother. I love you. Appreciate you tuning in. Who else we got? Got it, Sherry. All right, thank you, Miss Courtney. And so, yeah, that's what we got going on now. Hey, to sweeten the pot, whoever wins the tickets, I will donate 2 bags of Nate's Ultimate
Hey,
Bar
that's a
Snack.
deal.
All right, there you go.
Also, when you share the post, please comment share so that we know that you've done it.
Yeah, please.
That just makes it easier for us at the end of the show.
All right, there you go. All right, we're going to take another quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with Case James. Y'all stay right there. We appreciate you. We'll be right back. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your #1 source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs. Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups, whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer. Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook. Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter and Sydney Sanders, presented by J&T Services. We are live at the all-new for us Koger Plumbing Studios. Thank you, Koger Plumbing. If you have a toilet that won't flush, if you need a new water heater, if you need a new shower installed, I don't care. It's 24/7. When it won't go down, call the best around.
When it won't go down and it's brown.
See my
That rhymed. Wasn't that good? It was a good catch.
Yeah, that sounded good. But anyway,
Call Koger Plumbing.
Oh, absolutely, Koger Plum. We appreciate them so much. On the phone, he has been on here more than once, and I'm always honored to have this young man, because they were going to go back in about 10 years and look at these when this guy, Case James, in 10 years, Sid, we're going to go back and you're going to show
10 years, I'll be.
Clayton Tate's kids that this young man, Case James, was on our show, because he is going to he's going to be like Tristan.
Let's be a little bit past 10 years, but okay.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, Case James, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm so glad to have you on again. Case is at Lake Norman. He was out in the water having a good time, and then his mom said, "Hey, you got to be on the show," and here we are. So sorry you had to get out.
Still
of
in
that.
the swim trunks.
Yep, still in the swim trunks probably. Case, how have you been, bud?
I've been pretty good recently, just racing like always. But yeah, super happy to be on the show. And yeah.
I is. Did y'all hear what I just said?
Yeah.
I is. I had posted on the first post that you was going to be racing in the Kyle Busch Invitational. When I was talking to your mom, Miss Alicia, she informed me that you wasn't. Now, I'm still going to always promote you as I have been for the last 3 or 4 years when Bubba Gill told me about you and I met you and your dad. I always knew your dad. But anyway, I want you to tell everybody why you're not going to be racing in the Kyle Busch Invitational at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm not going to be running the Invitational is just because Cars Tour are going to be at Anderson Motor Speedway that weekend for the Cars Tour. So, yeah, super excited for that. The Kyle Busch did sound like a super cool event. Wish I could, I was telling my dad, I was like, man, I wish it was on like an week or something where we could go down and run it. But yeah, super honored to have the invitation to run that. Our schedule was pretty full, and just going to be at Anderson for the Cars Tour race that weekend.
And that's, I get it. And also, I want to talk real quick about you being in the Cars Tour this weekend at Hickory, correct?
Yes, sir.
I want the competition, the Cars Tour, and you know what? The competition everywhere is really, it's been at an all-time high, in my opinion. What's it like with you being 14 years old, mixing it up with the Luke Baldwin and the people like that? What is it like for you? Let me ask you this. Tell me about the jump from a legend car to a pro late model.
Yeah, so the jump, it's been pretty difficult. I feel like I've definitely tried to adapt to it the best I could. I definitely feel like there was some stuff, though, from the legend car that carried over to the pro late model, which helped me. So yeah, it's been a pretty good transformation, I feel like, switching between those two. And, like you were saying about the competition, before that, yeah, it's just a lot of competition. I just feel honored to be able to race with all those names, to be able to compete and, try and run up front with, Caden Honeycutt or, Luke Baldwin, just all those big names that are running truck series and just all that.
What would it mean to you? This is such a generic, basic question, Sydney, but I know the answer. But I mean, tell us what it would be. Your dad been racing for many years. What would it mean to you and your family and your race team to win a Cars Tour race and a pro late model at Hickory Motor Speedway?
Man, it just, yeah, it's just, as always, it just means so much. I mean, I honestly, I can't express it enough, but like, it just means so much to us, just so, a Cars Tour race, especially at Hickory. Yeah, it just, oh my God, yeah, just thinking about it, it'd be super special to be able to get a win in the Cars Tour, especially with all that competition.
What is your biggest to date right now? I want to know, what is your biggest win for you personally? In Bando, whatever.
Man, that's pretty hard to think about my biggest win. I mean, probably my first summer shootout win. That was probably definitely a big one. I would say, though, probably winning at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, though, and quarter midget. And I remember when I was doing interviews with you when I was in quarter midgets. It was that long ago. But yeah, just I feel like the most special one, biggest one, was definitely probably winning at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, just inside the big track in a quarter midget.
How old was you when that happened, Case?
Man, I was probably 11.
Yeah,
I think I was 11. Yeah.
Yeah. So for all y'all listening out here, Case Chain, that just goes to show, Sydney, that you know, he's been a part of this show for several years, man. Even when he was like back in quarter midgets. And Bubba Gale told me, he said, man, Carter, well, that's like, well, if he's like his dad, it's in his blood, it's in his genes, you know, you think he's going to be good. And a lot of times they don't, you know, I think of Richard Petty and Kyle Petty, and I was a big Kyle Petty fan, but what did he have? 8 wins in his Cup career? I mean, you know, Darrell Waltrip, Michael Waltrip, you know, that kind of thing going on here. But at the end of the day, man, you have definitely put your mark on the racing world. I'm going to put you on the spot, Case. Who would you pick to win in the legend car race at Bowman Gray Stadium?
Man, there's just so many big names and just so many like team owners. Just because you have a national championship you're in, just you have a state championship you're in. So like, I just know like a lot of the car owners, like Joe Ryan and like my car owners, Zach Miller, like they're all going to be running. All the summer shootout winners, they'll be running. My pick though, probably to win the Invitational at Bowman Gray would probably definitely be my car owner, Zach Miller. He's just really good driver. Hopefully you can go out there and win for me. But yeah, I expect Zach to win, my car owner. Yeah, I expect him to get it done.
I'm not up to date like I used to be with the Legends, but I can't. Has Zach ever raced at Bowman Gray?
Oh man, if he did, it was probably a long time ago. I don't think he has though.
I think of Joe Ryan because we just had Eli Black on, and I think of Joe Ryan. And when he tells me he's going to race, and I don't know, like I said, the history of the other drivers competing there, but and tell me if I'm wrong, but and I'm going to ask Carson Cobble's here, just him and his dad with Cobble Speed Shop. They just joined us because he's next. But to me, I'm going to say it one more time. Correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like someone that's raced there, and Joe Ryan raced in a modified there. I feel like he has maybe a half a step on the field, sort of, kind of, with just knowing the track like he does. Is that fair to say that?
I feel like it's pretty fair that he's going to have just an advantage going into it with track time experience. But I definitely feel like this goes for everyone. So I definitely feel like everyone's going to adapt fairly quickly just after practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like going into the weekend, he definitely probably has an advantage, like track time wise. So I think that'd be fair to say.
We're on the phone with 14-year-old Case James. Want to tell everybody, remind you that this segment is brought to you by Ever Ready Mixed Concrete out of Yadkinville, North Carolina. That is David Adams and Michael Adams, and they can do anything that you need concrete related. Once again, this segment with Case James is brought to you by Ever Ready Mixed Concrete. Case, if you would, to not tonight, but tomorrow, would you get in touch with Zach and get him to get in touch with me? You can give him my number. Your mom can or your dad can. I'd like to have him on the show. I'm trying to really promote and push the drivers that are going to be competing at the Kyle Busch Invitational on the 21st of this month. If you could help me out with that, man, I really would appreciate it. If he's got time. I understand he's got a lot going on, but I'd love to have him on for next week. If you could send him a message, give him my number, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I'm sure he'd love to be on the show. It's actually been about a year and a half since he's raced, but he'll get the car and test sometimes with me though. But yeah, I definitely let him know. That's definitely my pick to win though. I'll let him know though, and I'm sure he'd love to be on the show.
Absolutely. All right, so tell us for the rest of the year, what's on your agenda? You got Cars Tour with the Pro Late Model. When is your next Legends race?
I would say my next Legend car race would probably be at Anderson Motor Speedway. I'd say that with Zach for the after the Florence Cars Tour race. Definitely picking up here with Cars Tour. I mean, I'm gonna have Cars Tour a lot. It's gonna go Hickory, Anderson, and then like I'm only gonna have a weekend off there, so me and my dad are gonna be thrashing to get the car done. But then actually Florence and Tri-County are like back to back. Like there's no weekends off. So a little busy in that. And then we get a 4-week break. I'm sure we'll do some Legend car racing during that 4-week break. The next probably really, really big Legend car race will probably be Legend Car Nationals at Dillon Motor Speedway.
Nice. I like it a lot. Cindy, you got anything for him?
Sounds like some good tracks to run at. I do love Tri-County. Have you raced there yet?
Yeah, I raced there last year in Cars Tour, and I did Saps race. That's definitely one of my favorite tracks. I just love how you can go like all the way to like the middle or the top of that groove and just rip, like just let it rip around there.
Yes.
Let me, in your Pro Late Model, who is that? You and your dad's team?
Yeah, yes, sir. Family owned.
Family-owned team. That's pretty cool. Do you still use a Gale Force Low Pro?
Oh yeah. Right? I don't know if my dad's listening to this right now, but I think he still is. He's probably running a shock or a bump spring right now. He's definitely probably using it right now.
Yes, that's good. Look, I am a part of that Gale Force Suspension Management. Always have been for many, many years. And on behalf of Bubba, Miss Tracy, and Michael, even Kale, thank y'all, because y'all have been a long time supporter of Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, blah, blah, blah. Y'all have been a big time supporter of Bubba Gale and what they doing over there. And we do appreciate that. Gale Force Suspension Management is a sponsor and Swift Springs of Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, live at the Coker Plumbing Studios. Is your dad your spotter?
Yes, sir. Yeah, my dad's my spotter, and then typically we'll get I'll have some of my dad's friends will come and help in the pits, but typically it's just my grandpa in the pits, and then sometimes I'll have a crew chief that comes, David Umshide. He's probably the smartest person I know. He'll come to the racetrack sometimes. But yeah, to answer the main question, yeah, my dad is my father.
I knew the answer to that. I pretty much figured. Well, look, as you know, I don't have to tell you this. On behalf of all of us here at Talking Circles with Chris Carter, we really, really wish you nothing but the best. I thank you a lot. I hope I see you again soon. I will. After Bowman Gray, I'll start getting out and making my rounds. But if you would, Case, take this time to thank family, friends, and sponsors.
Yeah, just want to thank all my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandpa, everyone who helps out. But just most, I can't thank all my sponsors enough. I mean, like you mentioned, you just can't thank all your sponsors enough. I just can't show enough gratitude to thank them all. But the ones I definitely want to thank the most is RTM Construction, Stiller Industrial Park, the Sign Shop, TSS Services, Gale Force, Swift Springs, M&T Cattle, HMS Motorsports, Nighthawk Frozen Foods, just and all my silent sponsors. I'm just so happy to have all the sponsors on board, and can't thank them enough.
You're getting really good at this. I'm proud of you, man. I know you. If your dad's not listening, tell him I said, hey, tell your mom that I appreciate everything she does. She's my contact now. She does awesome at it. Case, keep digging, buddy. Wishing you nothing but the best. Thank you again for being on Talking Circles with Chris Carter in Sydney.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Always, buddy. You're welcome anytime. Thank you again. Have a good day. Good night. Stay out of the
Good
water.
luck this weekend.
Yeah, don't go swimming with alligators, okay?
Those aren't on Lake Norman.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See you, buddy. Be safe. All right. Another good kid. Speaking of good kids, I got another one coming on. We're going to take a commercial break. We have got Carson Cobble coming up next. Me and Sid's going to give him. Are you ready? You ready?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got to get warmed up.
He looks ready.
He's ready.
He looks ready.
He's
Ready or not.
Y'all going to enjoy this one. This young man right here, I tell you what, he is a very smart kid. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with Carson Cobble. Y'all don't go nowhere.
No, I'll just.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by the J&T Services. We are live. I'm so happy to say this. We are live right here at the Coker Plumbing Studios. We are Winston-Salem, North Kakalaki, and I've got with me 15-year-old Carson Cobble. Carson, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you? It's been a little while.
It has been a while. He has been on here before, and want y'all to see that. Right. Well, you can't hardly see it. Cobble Speed Shop has been a part of this show, and his dad, Trevor, over here. Cobble Speed Shop. I want to talk about that real quick. And he is going to be racing at the Kyle Busch Invitational in a Bandolero. And the other two guests, you're like the old man. You're the 15-year-old. We had the 14 and the 13. But you and your dad has Cobble Speed Shop, and I was talking to your dad. And it was really interesting to me that you are going to be racing against a lot of Cobble Speed Shop competitors and stuff you work on. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, most of them out there are, right? And I work on them out there. I try to keep it as fair as possible. I think it's going to be an interesting race out there.
Have you ever had somebody to say, you're faster than me because you work on that's y'all's place? Has anybody ever said that yet?
No, not yet. I don't do that, to be clear.
Right. Yeah. Your dad didn't bring you up like that. I understand that.
We make sure I hope I never get accused of that, but I haven't quite yet.
You are going to be competing on the 21st of this month in the Kyle Busch Invitational at historic Bowman Gray Stadium. You will be hearing my voice and Randy Pulliam's voice. You will be interviewed by Jacqueline Drake and Victory Lane. If you go there, what's your thoughts on going to the Madhouse?
I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm definitely one of the biggest races of my career. I'm just happy what they're doing with the Bundle of Joy Foundation and
Yep.
everything. I'm
Yep.
happy they're contributing to all that and happy where the money's going.
You have got to see, you get to be around Brexton, and you and your dad both. And Brexton, after everything this young man's went through and all, do you ever just get, have you had the opportunity yet to go and talk to him? Let me ask you, have you had the opportunity to talk to Brexton since his dad passed away?
Not slightly every now and then, but I haven't really came up to him or anything. I imagine he's probably getting enough of that now, so I
Yeah.
try to kind of keep my distance.
Right. Yeah, but it's amazing to me how he's kept his composure in the public eye, and how he has stepped up and it's almost like some of the pictures and the videos and stuff that I've seen, how he has just been by his mom, Miss Samantha's side, and been such a big supporter of her. But at the end of the day, you know, like I know, and all of you people watching knows, that we would not expect nothing less from Brexton at his age because of how he was brought up and what his dad has taught him. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree. He's been raised by Kyle and everything, and I think he's trying to hold strong like his father would have.
Exactly. The pressure, do you feel any kind of pressure? And let me ask you this. You are young lion or outlaw? You're
Outlaw.
Outlaw. Yeah, you're the outlaw. How many of y'all would there be? Do you know?
So I know they were for outlaws. I know it was like top 5 of summer shootout or whatever, and got invited. I think they're going for like 18 bandos was like the. I'm not sure the number of outlaws, but
Yeah.
at least 5.
How many in total do you think there'll be for the race?
I'd say probably about maybe 10, 12, 13 maybe.
Enough to put on a good show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What would it mean to you and your dad if you go to Victory Lane to be a winner, not only in the first ever Kyle Busch Invitational for the Bundle of Joy Foundation, but at Bowman Gray Stadium? What would that mean to you, man?
It would be amazing. It's going to be definitely a tough race to get that. You got Sherman up there. You got you're going to have Maverick Bradshaw. You're going to have Root Reeves. You're going to have all the tough competitors up there it's just going to be a hard race.
Is Rue Reeves an outlaw now?
No, he's in Bandits. But they're combining it.
Bandits. Oh, they're going to combine
I'm
it.
pretty sure they are, yeah. I mean, they're not going to have enough to not
What?
combine it. No, he did.
You did. Really? So your dad's a winner at Bowman Gray Stadium. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they used to race him out there whenever
Right.
he raced bandos and everything.
All right. Slick dude. You got me on one, brother. That's pretty impressive. That is really neat. I want to talk about somebody real quick that means the world to me. Everybody listening knows. And this is how I met you and your dad. And our buddy, I've always said when he was 11, right? I met Tristan right before he turned 11. And it was always my 11, my little buddy, Wheelman. Then I was like, so now ever since he's been my 11-year-old Wheelman, my 12-year-old Wheelman, my 13-year-old Wheelman, my 14-year-old Wheelman, my 50, and now I get to say my 16-year-old Wheelman, Tristan McKee, going to have his first truck race August the 14th at Richmond. How cool is that? And you've known this guy, y'all have known the family and all for many, many years. What is that? Pretty cool to you as it is to me? I mean, I'm just like, wow, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I remember Tristan, whenever I first started out bandos, I was like maybe 8 years old. And I remember him always being a wheelman. Like I'll tell you what, he could drive a car. Yeah. And I always imagined him probably going somewhere someday. And
Ryan, I was telling you earlier about, I believe it was you, I was talking about the plane ride, right?
Yes, sir.
So one day, Lane McKee, Tristan's dad, he shoots me a message. Hey, what are you doing? I ain't nothing. You want to go for a plane ride? And I'm like, when someone texts you and says, do you want to go for a plane ride? You're like, well, I don't have tickets, And I knew he had a plane. And it's small. What is it? A single? What do you call that? Sirius SR-22. Four-seater plane. Okay, so I don't want none of y'all thinking that we're flying around and Tristan's dad's got some Lear jet or something. But anyway, so Lane texts me, you want to go for a plane ride? Absolutely. It was on a Saturday. It was a Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, so he tells me where to go. And I said, okay, well, y'all park the plane, however this works. Come get in the number 83 Bravada, and I'll take y'all to Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. So Trevor, your dad, and Lane and me, he had the privilege of riding in number 83 Bravada. I was going so fast that Trevor's hair started going back of his head, and so it was really cool. But we went to Pulliam's at 8, and then we got in this plane, and your dad and Lane's in the front. I'm in the back. We went to North Wilkesboro, didn't we? Yeah, and like 17 minutes in that plane. I was like, but it was so fun. Have you went in a plane with him?
Yeah,
you fly though, don't you?
I've flown the plane before.
Is that not cool? 15 years old and fly. Y'all did tell me
I think
that.
I was like 13 then. Yeah, I think I was about 13 whenever I started flying it. And I just remember taking off for the first time, him in the back seat with the instructor and the passenger. I was like, oh, let's see how this goes.
How far did you fly?
I wasn't far. It was probably, I don't know, where did yeah, we flew over the lakes, came back and landed, and it wasn't too much, but it was still really cool.
15 years old, flying a plane. Going to be racing at Bowman Gray Stadium on the 21st of August. It's going to be a really, really... Willie Wall is watching. I love you, the legend, Mr. Willie Wall. It's so cool to see him going out there practicing at Bowman Gray in that street stock. I just love you. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Willie. Love you, brother. I wanted to let y'all know that this segment with Carson Cobble is brought to you by Harkey Litigation. Scott Harkey Litigation. Any defense criminal needs that you might have, he is your man. I want to give a big shout out to Harkey Litigation because he is the one, and y'all have heard me say this before, he is the one that has done the bylaws and helping the foundation. It's our foundation, y'all's foundation. It's going to be called His Glory, Their Story. It'll be all helping kids with cancer and their families. And I've been saying it, and each time I say it, we're even closer than the time before I said it. So thank you. This is Harkey Litigation doing all of our legal procedures and everything, bylaws and everything that goes. So our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted. This segment, once again, presented by Harkey Litigation. Thank you, Scott Harkey, for what you do with Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, live at the Coker Plumbing Studios. You're one of our first guests. This is our first night to do a show.
The first guest at Coker Plumbing Studios.
You are our first in-studio guest at our new Coker Plumbing Studios. And Sydney, for whatever it's worth, if any of the Cokers are watching, if y'all come in here tomorrow, it's going to smell like the Jeffersons that just had a big cleaner or something. I don't know. She is definitely. I didn't hear a word she said.
She said her bathroom is clean.
Oh, okay. Not ours. Trevor, what do you, that's your dad. Carson, what do you have on your schedule as far as how do you separate working on the race car you're 15, you're flying airplanes and you're racing bandoleros and you're helping your dad run that shop. How do you juggle everything you're doing? Do you still go to school or are you homeschooled?
Homeschooled. I do Acellus.
Okay. That's that helps with you being able to do as much as you got on your plate. What about your racing for the rest of the year? What you got going on after Bowman Gray Stadium on the 21st of August?
So this Friday I'm going to Echo Park for the doubleheader.
That's Atlanta.
Yeah. And then the Bowman Gray, and then I'm pretty sure I'm doing the road course races at Dominion. The 3 races, I think it's like 28th, 29th, and 30th. And then Nationals, of course, September, and whatever's after that, I haven't planned that far ahead.
Right. Well, it sounds like you got a lot on your plate right now. Helping your dad and working on these Bandoleros and Legends.
Yeah.
What do you feel like that helps your racing as far as your knowledge of that Bandolero? Does that help you? Because you're very knowledgeable. You're probably one of the most knowledgeable kids out there, not just with the engines, but every part of that. You can take the car apart, you can put it together. I know this. You can take the engine apart and you can put it together. Yeah, applying all that, does it help your driving technique in any shape, form, or fashion?
So maybe not out there on the racetrack, but like once I get off, if I have an issue or something, if it's hesitating, it could be air filter, it could be fuel pump, it could be either or. It helps me kind of diagnose it whenever if he's not there to diagnose it, or if customers need me to diagnose their own cars, I can go to them, help them, and help myself.
Right. You had, since our last interview, he's come such a long way. And I mean, if you're not impressed by this, don't watch the show. Go block this page, go watch freaking table tennis or something. I don't know. If 15 years old and doing what you do, man, that just speaks volumes. And since the last time you was on here, I ain't talked to your dad in a while. But how far you've come and your knowledge and how just you're carrying yourself, I'm just very impressed, and there's no doubt the listeners are too. It's what you're doing, man, is mind-boggling to me. It's I feel like knowing all this about your engine as you go along, is if you don't want to do it as a driver, you can always fall back on fixing and repairing Legends and Bandoleros, correct?
Yeah. I mean, it's always great. I mean, I've always dreamed about running his shop and everything. I've always dreamed of doing that, and I think that just keeps me going to learn more about the engines, take over one day over him.
It's coming probably sooner than later, and your dad, that's going to be pretty neat. And there's so many stories just like y'all's that are out there that dad just kind of takes a longer break than he has been able to, and let his son handle everything. And that's just, you're very impressive, man. I'm blown away. I'm looking forward to being an announcer with Randy Pulliam for your race. There's some of y'all that I know, and it's almost like when I announced a race with Tristan Racing at Carteret County. It's just, or as I always say on here, going to victory lane with some of these drivers that at Bowman Gray, any driver, it's personal to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's an honor for me knowing that I know you out there, and I'm not going to call your name no different than I do anybody else's, but in my heart, in my brain, seeing you can be my first time to see you race. And I'm so looking forward to you being there, man.
Oh yeah, we'll put on a show for you.
Absolutely, there's no doubt. Now, I need your dad, and I'm going to tell you, like I told everybody else, I need your dad, and if you don't, you can get in that number 83 Bravada, and your hair will blow back, and I'll take you to Pulliam's myself. But you must go to Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue and have a hot dog while you're here.
Oh yeah,
Deal?
Deal.
All right,
yeah.
That's a good deal. How are we looking on time? We're good?
Yeah, you can wrap here in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Waiting on our next guest to call in.
I want to acknowledge our producer, Ryan Bauer. We have, Ryan, we appreciate everything that Alonzo, our last producer, done for us. But there has been some gremlins that has been affecting us and the quality of the show. And he's come along, and it's kind of like you fixing a Bandolero. You come along and he's made this thing like it is. And I appreciate you, Ryan Bauer. That is our new Podium
Esports. Yeah, that's
Podium Esports Productions, Ryan Bauer. Appreciate him. So, what is this probably the most excited about going to a racetrack you've been, or is this just another racetrack to you?
No,
Bowman Gray.
I'm really excited for it. This is probably the most excited I've been for a race in a long time. I've been doing this for probably 6 years, and I've never raced at this race will. Just what it's supporting is what I'm mainly excited for.
That, and this is going to be the most, you heard me say it a while ago, you heard me say it to Eli, and I'm going to say it to you right here sitting here with us, is that I promise you that place is going to be packed. I guarantee it. There's people that's going to be there that's probably never been to a racetrack in 20 years. You're going to be driving a Bandolero in front of 17,000 people. And I said it a while ago, say it again. They don't know you from Adam's House Cat, but if you see them flipping you off, just wave. That's because you're liable to see it. And you're going to be going, I've always wondered at 15, seeing the people flip the finger and you're driving, and I wondered, they don't know me. Why are they flipping me off? But you just got to remember, it's Bowman Gray. They got to show you a little love somehow.
Smile and wave.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Take your cell phone and take a picture of it. But, all right. Look, if you would, at this time, I want you to think hard. I want you to thank family, friends, and sponsors at this time, if you would, please.
Okay, I'd like to thank Cobble Speed Shop, my dad, Carolina Pipe Cleaning, Twin Sea Guardian Nomad, and Mike Gordon for everything he does for me at the racetrack. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming. They made a drive from Salisbury or Salisbury. It depends. Like I get in trouble every time I say it. There's a road here. It's spelled Beaux Mountain Road. I seen Bow Mountain Road. That's Box Mountain Road. No, it ain't no Box Mountain Road. You tell a Louisiana person that BAUX is box and you're liable to get stabbed. Thank you for being on, buddy. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm looking forward to it. I'm proud of you. Okay? Don't forget that. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for bringing him and coming in. You are our first official in-studio guest at Talking Circles with Chris Carter in Sydney.
I should get a picture of that.
If that's what you want, that's not a problem. You know what? We should do that. A picture of our in-studio. Bam. There you go.
I inspired something.
Did you take a picture of us already? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get it. Yeah, there we go. Right there. All right. Appreciate you, buddy. Once again, wish you nothing but the best. I love all of y'all watching. Appreciate y'all. We have got the real deal, Riley Neal. He is doing big things. He is doing back to school stuff that he's been doing for quite some time. Excited having him on. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hey, Daniel Harrison, I'm coming to eat when we're done. Make sure food's ready. Love y'all. Be right back. If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them OCC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups, whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer. Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook.
Go.
Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by Jimmy Brown and Miss Teresa Brown, J&T Services. We are live at the Coker Plumbing Studios, and we have on the line with us we were just talking on commercial break, Sydney, and we have the real deal, Riley Neal, on. But Riley, dadgum, you've been on here a lot. You have sat in on live shows with us, but it's like Sydney said, it seems like it's been quite some time, hasn't it, man?
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I'm glad to be back on here and talk to you and Sydney and all of Chris Carter's wonderful fans.
You know, they're fans of you. They're fans of you. You got a lot of them. Riley, I want to, we're going to get into the racing part here shortly, but I told your mom today, I've always said this when you do this each year. You've been doing this for quite some time. But I really do appreciate, and so does a lot of people. I want you to tell us all about your back to school deal and how people can get involved and still help you, because school's really close to starting, but you continue to do this and y'all will be able to help after the school year starts. Tell us what you're doing and how people can help you.
So what we do, it's kind of became a tradition over the last couple of years. We try and stuff as many pencil boxes as possible. I know in previous years we've done multiple schools at a time, but this year I think we're just doing Walkertown Elementary School, where I went to school at. Tomorrow's actually open house, so we're going to be up there, and we're going to have all the pencil boxes to hand out to all the kids as they go in for open house, and any extra pencil boxes that we have, we try and hand them out at the racetrack. We do different things. Just try and stay involved with our community, because if it weren't for our community and all of our fans, then we wouldn't have any reason to do what we do.
When this started, how did this come about?
So, my grandfather was really big into helping others. He was very successful, and he loved to give back, especially for kids and people in need. And that's something that me and my mom, we've tried to carry over and keep alive. We like to do the back to school drive. I love doing the Christmas drive for the Kernersville Masonic Lodge, Mike Queen. We try and help them out at Christmas time, get toys and different things for them. Just anything that we can do in our community to help give back, we feel like is a win.
And it definitely is, Riley. It's definitely a win-win. And that's pretty neat, carrying on your grandfather's tradition or whatever he's been doing through the years. Are you all right? Is everything all right? You did that, and I'm like,
He was helping, like, getting your words out. He was helping you get your words
No,
out.
I was letting you know I was putting you on screen. Sorry. There's a delay at what you're looking at, though. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Riley. So Riley so one of the most funniest times of Talking Circles with Chris Carter and Sydney Sanders. Riley, tell me if you remember this. We was on the phone with you, and I had Bristol, Bobo, it was Whitney Clifton's and Bobo's daughter,
She
Bristol,
fell off the chair.
on the show. And do you remember that, Riley, when that child fell?
When she fell out of the chair.
And what was sad is I started laughing so hard I peed on myself twice, and you didn't know what was going on. And it was so, do you remember that?
Yeah, and I'll add to that. I think the funniest moment that me and you have together is probably, I don't know if you remember this, but you came to the shop with Bo,
I'm
and
nervous.
next thing you know, Bo's on my dirt bike,
Oh, no.
and Bo ends up on his side.
I don't know that that's funny.
And
It's very funny.
It's funny because we told him not to do it.
Oh,
And telling Bobo Brown not to do something is like telling the freaking goat not to eat grass. I mean, he's gonna do it. You know, and you know what's crazy about that is how young you were then, Riley. You know, and your dad.
I was 12.
Golly, that was good times. That was back when I wouldn't mind drinking a beer or two. You know, boy, I'm glad I ain't in that life no more. But we, you know, that's me and Cindy was talking even before you called in of how many times you've been on the show and contributed, and I'm very thankful and grateful for that. It's getting. We are going to do. I am happy to announce, and I'll do it. I have not announced this, and I will with you on because I do want you a part of that. You've always supported our live shows, so August the 25th. Is that right, Ryan?
yes, that's a Tuesday after the last race.
August 25th, we will be
Yes.
live for our Bowman Gray Stadium season review show at Tea Time. I'm very happy to say that. We have done this at Tea Time many times before, and we are going to be at Tea Time. And Riley, I want you to be right there with us as a part of the show with me and Sydney. I'm asking you publicly. You don't have to do an answer now, but I would love you to be a part of that with us. Once again, for the fourth time, you've always done that, and you're such a good fit for us. So you're invited to be the guest co-host with me and Sydney for that live event, August the 25th.
And we'll have the Ethernet.
And we'll have an Ethernet cord. Last time we didn't have that. We'll have I've already talked to Tiffany. It's a confirmed date. And we want to invite all you listeners, if you would, please make your plans. This has been, the last time we done this, it was really big. We've raised a lot of money for kids with cancer there, and I just want everybody to be a part of it. We'll have food provided. It'll be a big deal. Might even talk Tiffany into letting us have a band play afterwards. It just depends. But
Karaoke.
okay, well, Riley, would you sing karaoke with me and Sydney?
Only way I am singing karaoke is if Tommy Neal does it with me.
That's right. Y'all do that, and he will.
What is y'all song of choice so I can practice?
Hank Jr.?
That ain't no way to go. Nope, that ain't no way to go. Brooks and Dunn.
Who's Brooks and Dunn?
Are you kidding me? You're done.
Chris don't like country.
Well, you still know who Brooks and Dunn is.
I know. Riley knows I don't like country. He knows I'm a rocker. Yeah. Riley Neal
Well,
Racing.
I don't know enough. I know some Three Doors Down, but I don't know enough to sing it word for word.
Me and Michael Adams. I talked to Michael on the phone today, and I even said it in front of Ryan because I don't think he believed me when I said earlier. I called Michael today. He called me back. I said, Michael, I want you to tell Ryan who is the greatest Three Doors Down karaoke singers on the planet, and he immediately told Ryan, what did he say?
He said, me and Chris Carter.
Bam. That was good times. I'd like to sing karaoke with Riley, though. I'd like us to sing the national anthem. I do the "Oh say," and then you go,
I got the
"Can you
background,
see?"
yeah.
Yeah, and Sydney does the background. Riley,
Land of the free, land of the free.
She really
Yeah,
wants.
I would do it.
Let's go.
I can sing the Bowman Gray version because it's got so many yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, Eddie Green. Ask your wife to listen to the show, Miss Green. Come sing with us. Come sing with us. We can either do karaoke. I think karaoke would be cool. I think Miss Tiffany would not have a problem with that. We might have to chip in to pay the karaoke lady, or she might let us. One night, we locked the doors and did it ourselves there. Riley, could you imagine that?
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Riley, you've been having a pretty good year so far.
Yeah, it's been up and down. I've kind of been going by the slogan right now that if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. So we've kept pushing every week and tried to fight the adversity of the bad luck that we've had week in and week out. And we've made some really good finishes out of it, had some really good runs, and we was leading 100 lapper the other week, and we blew up a motor, and we've struggled and kind of got our program back on track ever since then. We qualified third the other week. We run really good. This past week we kind of missed it, or the week before last, before it rained. We missed it a little bit in qualifying. We tried to play it out for the second race, and then it was just one of them races in the second race. It was just everybody everybody was getting with it, and I was trying to be a little bit more patient because I knew I had a really good car, and I was trying to do it the right way, more or less. And I passed Daniel Beeson one time, and with our new transponder rule, he got put back in front of us. So, and was going to pass him again, and it was definitely my fault. I mean, I come down on John, but it's a racing deal. It is what it is now. You can't go back and change it. So all I can do is take a stab at the twin 50s, the 100 lapper, and the 150, and try and win every one of them.
You are current. Go ahead, Sid.
Well, that's the thing, though. You haven't gave up, and you took accountability, and you know that it is what it is. It's racing. It's going to happen, and you just do better next week, right?
Yeah, it sucks pushing from week to week. We spend so much money on these race cars, and we're trying to push our sponsors and give our sponsors the best results and everything that we can. And it sucks as much time that you put into this stuff. It's really heartbreaking when you ain't won a race yet, but we've been right there, but we've been right in that mix where we're too fast to get the draw for the second race, but we haven't broke that edge to win the first race. So we gotta crack that edge. And I mean, we're already racing with Bert and Tim, and I think that's a statement in itself that
Yep.
when you can race with those guys, you can race with just about anybody.
Riley, it's currently, for those of y'all listening, tuning in, Riley Neal's currently 5th in the points in that number 07 modified with 465. And that's just to give you an example, Bert Myers is the points leader with 595, Tim Brown second, 571, Junior Snow 505, Slate 490. I will continue to say 3 races are left, and I will continue to say you're going to get the win. I would not going to change what I said at the beginning of the year. I'd love to see it at a 100 lapper. I'd just love to see it, but I want to be adamant in what I've said, and I will continue to say that the win's coming. You put it you said it perfectly. You were competing with the best of the best, okay? And you are not only competing, but you're leading laps. Everybody knows, and whether for those of y'all watching them, if you're a Riley Neal fan or not, and you got half a brain that knows just a smidgen little bit about racing, you can't disagree that Riley has been in the mix week in and week out. Now, he'll have a bad night every once in a while, but Sydney, he has definitely been competitive. The future of Bowman Gray Stadium with this modified division, you can go with Junior Snow, Riley, Mason, Jackson Casper, Ethan Trull. We're in very good hands. And here's another thing, Riley. Every single one of y'all that I just named, class act. Good human beings, and that has a lot to do.
Good head on their shoulders.
Yes, yes. Your parents should be proud. The guys I mentioned earlier, their parents should be proud. Y'all are going to be representing this racetrack in our premier division. It is what it is at Bowman Gray. So we appreciate that. There's a lot of us, and I'll say it again, even though they might not be a Riley Neal fan, they got to love your heart, and they got to love what you stand for. Because if an adult talks to you, you don't say no and yes. You always yes, sir, no, sir. And I'm pretty sure you put the toilet seat down after you pee. So, all around you're good.
And you're always doing stuff to support the community.
Yes, and kids. Once again, I'll say Riley Neal has always supported anything that we have done for kids with cancer. So, yes, you might not be able to put your hat on, but it's all from the heart, buddy. We appreciate you and what you've done.
Well, that's our goal is if we can't do anything right in life, we can help other people. And I think everybody's got a purpose on this earth, and that's to help each other.
That is so very well said.
I got cold chills.
Well, it's just true. It's what I love about these kids, from the heart. All right, let me just see. Are we adding karaoke to the night? Yes, Nate. Sounds like that's what we're doing. Talk my wife into coming.
Start spreading
Oh, my
the
Lord,
news.
please stop. She will not stop singing, and that's my fault.
Leaving today.
Riley, so August 25th, we'd love you. Let's do this. Riley, let me ask you this. Can you see our show right now on your phone or anything?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay. This is what I want you to do. All right. We have, because 5 Points Tire and Auto is a sponsor of Riley Neal Racing, okay, as well as Bryant Robertson, as well as Jonathan Brown, too.
As well as
And-
Steven Sanders.
And Steven Sanders and Steve Stroud, what he's doing, he's getting 5 Points name. He's always been a big supporter. We've been doing our show at the studio. So, Riley, what I want you to do is scroll down. I don't care how you do it. I want you to pick a winner of a 5 Points Tire and Auto hat. We have the black one that I'm showing now. And we also have, this.
That was a good catch.
So we have a camo and a black one. So Riley, if you'll scroll down, I don't care how you choose to do it. I want you to pick a winner for one of these hats, and I'm going to bring it to you so you can present it to the winner at Bowman Gray, or we'll make sure they get it. So pick somebody for us, Riley.
Okay, am I supposed to pick from the the
Share.
comment section?
Yeah, just scroll down or whatever. You see somebody that supports you, your team,
Yeah.
however you do it. I do not care. Do you care, Sydney? Do
Nope,
you care,
don't
Ryan?
care.
You do. Pick us a winner, buddy.
Hang on, I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out where all the people are that's like in here, not just the people that's.
Your friend.
Hey, Steve Stroud's watching. Let's pick him. Hey, Miss Sophia. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Sophia. I think Miss Sophia's might have us a new sponsor soon. Don't want to put the cart before the horse. We welcome her, though. Regardless, we appreciate her support. Joe Klein, how you doing, my friend? It was very nice to meet you in person and shake your hand. That had a throttle to hang, I guess, is what I was told. His throttle hung in practice, and that's not good.
But how was
But-
his Bojangles?
His what?
Bojangles
What are you talking about?
that Brad Smith got him. And Cheerwine. Because, they don't have that up north.
I didn't ask him. I was just happy to.
I was asking him on the show.
Oh, you want him to type it?
Yes.
All right, we got Riley Neals on the phone, and he is picking us a winner for a 5 Points Tire. These hats are really nice, too. And I also want to say that this segment is brought to you by none other than Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers over there in Welcome, North Carolina, and Jeremy and them people, the new building and everything, they've got it
Looks
going
nice.
on. And I'm going to say this about Nick's like I do Pulliam's. If you've never went to Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, do yourself a favor and go.
Yes.
Please do go.
I don't
You
like
better-
burgers, but I love Nick's hamburgers.
You better go early because there will be a long line. There is a line waiting when they open. So this Riley Neal segment is brought to you by Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers over in Welcome, North Carolina. Riley, do you have us a winner?
Christian Thorpe.
Christian Thorpe. I love it. Big.
Ding, ding, ding. You are the winner of a 5 Points Tire and Auto hat.
So Christian can either
And
choose.
Steve, I want that camo hat.
Steve, he's done pick out which one he wants you to bring him.
And I know Steve well enough to know that, yeah.
Yeah, he already commented and said
yeah,
he needed
they
to get
look
one.
sharp, don't they? I was debating on whether to put this one up. He's got Jonathan JB. Of course, you know him well enough, Riley. He wanted one too. So yeah, Riley, yeah, I guarantee you, we'll have you one Saturday. It's yeah. The burgers was amazing. No, Bojangles was amazing, he said. Joe Klein did. All right. Well, Riley, once again, tell everybody how they contribute to what you got going on for the kids' back to school supplies.
Well, so obviously tomorrow is open house, so we're kind of just going to have what we have for tomorrow. But you can still donate. You can either send us money, and we'll go get supplies, and we'll continue to pack more pencil boxes to give the kids, or you can bring school supplies to us. I'm sure Mom would be okay with keeping the drop-off open till probably Friday and packing a couple more for kids, and maybe we can hit up another school if we get enough. But that's mainly what we've been doing with it, is just taking drop-offs for supplies and just being open to getting money and us picking the supplies ourselves.
Sounds good, buddy. Riley, at this time, I'd like you to thank family, friends, and sponsors.
Well, first off, I'd like to start off with usedtrucksnc.com. Jacob Porterfield and Misty, they've been great to me this year. Micah and Brittany Womble with Garage Doors of the Triad. Paul Mize at Best Bet Auto Finish in Kernersville, Mary Quarter with Mantle Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell, hit her up. Steve at 5 Points. He's a new addition to our sponsor list this year. We appreciate him a lot for coming on board. The Carolina Thunderbirds, Affordable Septic, Allison Bowles, David and Amy and everybody at Ever Ready Concrete, Steve Pegg with Pegg's Gun Shop, Low Rents, Luke Cope with Cope's Lawn and Turf, Billy Creason at ELC Renovations, Walkertown Mill, Gina and everybody at Two Broke Girls Cleaning Services, Mason at H&W Services, Joe Tilley with Walkertown Pawn and Gun, Mark Joyce at MJ Print and Graphics, Graphics Unlimited, Phil and everybody down at PSR, Tony with Tony's Performance, just everybody that puts a hand in on this thing. They're greatly appreciated. All my guys, Caden's in the shop with me every night. He's my best friend. He lives and breathes this stuff just as much as I do, and I don't think he'll ever know how much I appreciate him. He told me it was rigged that he didn't win the hat, but I told him, I said I literally can't pick you. Like
that would show
can't work like
favoritism.
that.
Favoritism.
Well, that's
Right.
okay. You tell him that. Once again, I know Steve well enough. We'll have him on too as well, because like you said, he's all into Riley Neal Racing, and he has been by your side for quite some time. So yes, he will get a hat.
Oh yeah, and my parents, my mom, my dad, for everything that they do. Jacob, Michael, Chip, Philip, Dash, everybody that pitches in on this thing, man. People don't realize how big of a team effort this is until you actually get started. And if you don't have all those key players, you'll never have a winning team. And I think we finally put together a winning team, and we've got something that we can work with. We just got to have the luck on our side too.
Absolutely. You're going to Victory Lane, buddy. Looking forward to seeing it when it happens. I hope I can be the one down there interviewing you. Thank you, as always, for being on Talking Circles. Thank you for your support for Talking Circles with Chris Carter, Sidney Sanders. We appreciate you, Riley, and we'll see you Saturday morning at practice,
Yes.
buddy.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna be there Saturday morning, but
Okay, we'll see you
I'll
Saturday
see you
evening.
Saturday evening.
I knew he was going to say that, because when I said that, I knew it.
Does
So-
he not go to Saturday practice?
He usually does, yes. But we'll see you Saturday. How about that, Riley?
Well, I ain't got enough money to keep throwing money at tires, so
I get it.
I got to save what I got.
There you go. See you Saturday, buddy. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. I hope everybody has a blessed night.
Thank you. See you later. Be safe.
See ya.
What is Philip Harrison doing? It's like you can say it's Philip Harris is watching. It's almost like he's turning his phone off, coming back. Angela's probably making him sweep the floor or something.
He's hanging out with Pinto.
No, that's Daniel.
That's Daniel. Are they
Yeah.
brothers? They got the same last name.
H&H Auto Repair.
Harrison and Harrison. I didn't know that. I thought they just worked there. The math is mathing.
Thank the Lord, the math is finally mathing.
Eric Messer says, "Go Dogs."
God, he knows what buttons to push. But hey, we love Messer Media. We appreciate Eric
Yes.
Messer. Matter of fact, I believe it or not, I called Eric this morning, and a lot of times he contributes behind the scenes so much. Like
Yes.
guest for tonight, I called Eric Messer, thinking that he's going to be driving to work, and it's a perfect time to call. And where I'm going to do my DoorDash, I passed by his house, and he's answering. I was like, "Messer, you're not home, Messer. What are you doing at home at this time?" So
You were late for work.
no, they changed our hours. So
Oh,
it's,
okay.
So yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're changing it up a little bit. All right. We're gonna let Nate McGee, Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack, real quick. We're gonna let him tell everybody what he's doing and how he's giving back with his Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack. And because if I tried to tell it to you, I'd screw it all up. So I'm gonna let Nate call in here in just a minute. We're gonna take 2-3 commercial break, commercial break, and We will be right back. Then we're going to let someone call in to win another hat. And then we're going to let Sydney pick a winner. And then we're going to tell you all about what's going on this week at the Madhouse, Bowman Gray Stadium. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We still got a lot to tell you. We'll be right back.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter and Cindy Sanders, presented by J&T Services. We are live and proud to announce we are live at the Coker Plumbing Studios. And so, Sydney, do you see what Messer's doing? He's talking about when I called it ruined his eggs. And then you said something, then he goes, yes, I was enjoying my morning. Then I saw that Alabama logo pop up on my phone and just ruined everything. Because when
Messer,
I called,
you need to put the dog's logo when he calls.
no, it's my logo, and it's Alabama Crimson Tide. Nate McGee, big sponsor of Nate's Ultimate, big sponsor
of the show.
of Talking Circles with Chris Carter, with Sydney and Chris, whatever it is. You've got a lot going on. You've got the Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack going on. You provide us with the snacks here at Talking Circles with Chris Carter.
They're delish.
And you've got a lot of other people. You're doing a program now where people can give back. Nate, I want you to tell everybody what you got going on, please.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for letting me get on here. So I've started a give back program, kind of like a sponsored give back program. So race teams, youth programs, charity events, bike rides, whatever can get a code with my website, and they will get their customers, give it to their customers. Like, for instance, yours is going to be TCCC, and they can go to Nate's, www.natesultimatebs.com, put in an order for the best bar snack around, and they'll get 10% off their order. And 20% of that order will go to that, whatever charity or whatever it is, race team, whatever the coupon goes to. And I've got several of those already signed up, including some musicians and charity events going on.
Okay, so what people are doing is when they do this, where does the money go to that they're contributing? How do you distribute that, and who does it go to?
So, for instance, like currently I got Jonathan Brown Racing, of course, JBR 22. I've got a whole list. I won't go through those because it'll take too much time. Just for instance, Jonathan Brown Racing. All of Jonathan Brown's fans can go to my website or put an order in. They get 10% off their order. And even no matter what time of year it is, even in their off season, their race team or their youth program or their baseball team, they can actually continue to earn money through my website. So 20% of that order will kick back to that, whatever, like Jonathan Brown Racing every month, or Talking Circles with Chris Carter, TCCC.
That's a great thing.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, even though he texted me at 10 o'clock on a Monday night talking about this being on, and I've already got everything set, and I was like, I got to get him on. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty neat, Nate. And once again, what is your website?
The website is easy to remember. It's www.natesultimatebs.com.
All right, so let's. There's no such thing as www no more. So say it one more time, slow.
Nate'sUltimateBS.com.
Okay, the BS though.
Yeah.
Bar snack, I get it, but
Bar snack, but yeah.
pretty cool. All right, thank you, Nate. Thank you for what you do for us, buddy. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you Saturday, man. Thank you for responding us with all
Absolutely.
these.
See you Saturday. I'll see you Saturday, and I'll see you at the at tea time on the 25th.
Sounds good. Thank you, buddy. See you. Oh, Nate. Make TV great with Nate. Nate's Ultimate. All right, so what are we going to do? You just
This
do
one's
this.
for Christian Thorpe.
Okay, Christian Thorpe. That's Christian Thorpe's hat.
Oh,
Why are you putting it over here?
And we're going to put him this sticker because I'm going to write his name on the back so we don't forget.
If we don't get this table fixed where everything we touch sounds like a freaking bomb going off in my ear, I am going to freaking blow a gasket on live, whatever we are.
Well, we'll sit you outside.
All right, here we go. Well, this is where we just talk about each other and talk about y'all and talk about people thumb thumping. So I appreciate all y'all tuning in tonight. Philip Harrison, I don't know what he is doing. Philip, be in line in the morning. I'll be in line, you be in line. Okay.
What?
So, hold on. Let's see who texts. Oh, anyway. Y'all bear with me. Professionalism at its finest. All right, so Saturday night at the Madhouse, we are going to have the Red Oak Brewery Modified 100, and it will be ladies' night. Okay. Now, we got rained out.
This past Saturday.
Any ladies that bought tickets last week, they can be used on the 15th, the Twin 50s, the Fox 8 WGHP night. Okay. So, ladies, you can still get your $2 admission Saturday, but you have to, what is it?
Nothing. Go ahead. Messer said, wasn't Sydney supposed to be dancing or something, or Chris doing it?
Oh, this lineup.
Messer.
Daniel and him, I put that on the group text. Messer, I sent that lineup to the, Messer's the only one that got it. I sent it to Steve.
Nobody else read it. There you go.
So anyway.
This goes to show who pays attention.
All right. But you're making me go off in left field. All right. So ladies' night, this Saturday night, the Red Oak Brewery Modified 100. Ladies' night, $2 admission. Okay. You have a ticket from last week from the rain out. You can use that on the 15th of August. Don't forget about the Trace Atkins and Aaron Tipton concert. If you have your tarps, whatever you bring, take them up with you the week before, which will be this week. So you can have them, or because they're going to throw them away if you don't. That is a City of Winston-Salem and the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds event.
You'll lose them.
Okay? Make sure you get them. That's for those of you people to put your stuff down. So as I just said, the Twin 25s that was scheduled on the 15th have been changed to the Twin 50s. That will be the Fox 8 WGHP night.
Okay.
Also, I do want to give a big shout out to y'all help support. Go follow their page, the Bowman Gray Stadium Women's Auxiliary. Ladies Auxiliary, women's. It is important. You're
I was
right.
about to say, they can't find it under women's.
It's the Bowman Gray Stadium Ladies Auxiliary. Go follow their page on Facebook, please. They do a lot for us. We're going to be having the banquet. They made the
50-52 that you posted about.
Yes, the 50-50 will be. Yes, they'll be doing that this Saturday night. Well,
no, I think it's the 15th, right? Didn't they?
Don't.
I think that's what your post said, but don't quote us on that.
Oh Lord, now I got to look. When you look on my page, never mind. All right. Anyway, y'all follow the page. I got everything there. We appreciate them and what they do. I just wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out. Also, let's see, what else am I missing? Oh yeah. What's the date? Let me just see here. Clay Campbell's going to come join us in studio, and I'm really excited about that. I have that means a lot to me personally. Actually, you know, he is the president of Martinsville Speedway, and he is at Bowman Gray. Hold on here. I already know the date. Sydney, say something while I look this up.
Yes, I'm responding back to Courtney. Courtney said, Sydney, do you have any shirts from where you race, even if it's kids? My daughter loves race shirts. Yes, I do. I have just a few select sizes.
But all you gotta do is go to their.
You can just message me or go to Steven's page or Steven's.
Race night. I'm talking about race night.
I know. I said Steven's. I meant Steven's trailer, not Steven's page.
Stephen's page. What the hell are they gonna do at Stephen's page?
I meant Steven's trailer.
All right. So Tuesday, August 17th, Clay Campbell will be joining us in the studio, and I am very much looking forward to that. So there you go. We're going to have ladies night, ladies $2 admission. If you bought your ticket last week, you can use it, your rain out ticket for the 15th. What is it?
The 50-50 is this weekend. They're actually doing it the last 3 weekends. So it's a great chance to win some money.
Well, that's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah. And the past that they've done the 50-50s, I mean, it's gotten pretty high up there.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Dawn. I hope you're doing well.
Look.
What?
You keep getting sassy with me for going off track. And Messer said that's his goal every week is to throw you off. So just get sassy with him.
All right, don't forget the Kyle Busch Invitational, as we've talked about earlier tonight. I want you people to know some of these kids. There's a lot of kids that is going to be competing in that event. What is it? Do you see something?
Chris Carter will be Trace's opening act.
Who said that? Messer?
Yes.
Chris Carter, what date is that?
Oh, Trace Atkins, the 14th. So that's the Friday before, that's next Friday.
Chris Carter, listen to this. Chris Carter will not be at no freaking country concert, first off. I don't care if I had 42 free tickets. Second off, Tristan McKee is making his NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series truck debut on that date at Richmond. I'll be going there. I'll be leaving early Friday morning, going to hang out with him. Also, I'll get to see Kale because he's the crew chief of the Ben Kennedy truck. Ben Rhodes truck. And I'm looking forward to going there. So, no, I will not be at no country concert. I promise you that, even if it was free, and I'm going to watch Tristan McKee. So go to Richmond, stay that night with them, and then come. And my goal is to make it in time for practice the next morning. Think I can do it?
Yes, you'll show up for 5 minutes like you always do, take pictures, and then leave.
That's it. That's the ticket. All right, let's see. Let's see what Miss Courtney's on here saying. Do you know what size
Yes, I'm
is?
messaging her back.
Okay, she's going to message you. Okay, then you can give me your tickets. Oh, no. I don't get no free tickets. I knew. But, yeah, if I do, Miss Dawn, yes, absolutely, you can have them. I don't think they ain't said nothing about that.
But don't get dunked.
All right. What
That's
am I
that
missing?
song.
What am I missing?
I don't
Anything?
know.
You were going to have someone call in and give away a hat, but that's
Yeah,
it.
put
Yep.
the number up there real quick.
All
Let's
right.
do that. Let's do that. Give away a hat. And you need to be, that's what it is. Winner. Free
Yes.
tickets.
So we are going to put the number up on the live, and it will open up the studios. Let's say the third caller, the fourth caller.
Fourth.
The fourth caller will win this hat, and we will let you know when they're live.
Wait, that hat goes to Riley.
No. Steve's bringing Riley a hat.
Okay.
That one's Christian Thorpe's. This one's for the
Okay.
fourth caller.
All right. So here we go. Caller number 4 wins a hat from Steve Stroud and all the guys at 5 Points Tire and Auto.
Messer, can I call in to get free tickets?
Caller number 4, are you just going to handle that and tell them caller 1, hang up, caller 2, hang up, caller 3,
We
hang
used
up?
to have so much fun. Remember, we were like, you were the weakest link. Goodbye.
But Sarah, if you will, just say caller 1 and to be polite. Caller 1, thank you. Click. Caller 2, thank you. Click. Or you missed the boat. Okay, is the number up there? Yeah. All right. So for a free 5 Points Tire and Auto hat, we don't have but just like 3-4 minutes left. Sydney, in the meantime, is going to be picking a winner.
That's what I'm doing.
For 2 free tickets. You know what, Sydney? Did we pick a winner last week?
Yes, it was afterwards.
Oh, okay. All right. So I want to go to Bowling Green State. Mister, man, it's like he is always
You
on a
are.
roll.
You're the hot man in the orange shirt and the I mean, you know, the back of his shirt says hot
Yes.
in the infield.
That dang messer.
He's something else.
All right. So what?
I'm just trying to. This yours?
Mm-hmm. Hey. All right. Nobody's called in. So there's that.
Okay. Well, then the first caller. How about that?
Yeah, somebody called in. I'll bring you a free hat to the stadium from our buddy 5 Points Tire and Auto. Remember, they sponsor Riley Neal. They sponsor Steven Sanders. They sponsor Bryant Robertson and Jonathan Brown. So there you go. Thinking about those drivers that Steve sponsors that you'd be helping, whatever. What is it?
None. Go. I'm trying to. Okay. I will, when we get off the live, it won't let me see all the comments for the people that click shared. When we get off the live, I will go up and scroll and choose a winner, and then I will tag them
All right.
in
That's
the
her horse.
actual post.
That's
Yes.
her horse. And I'm gonna let she's
All right.
always been in charge.
We have a caller. I'm putting on the air now.
Okay. We have a caller. Hello. Who are we speaking with?
Courtney.
Oh, Courtney, you won a free 5 Points Tire and Auto hat.
All right.
Chris.
Hey, Courtney, will you wear this hat? That's what's important.
Courtney, you won a free 5 Points Tire and
Turn your phone down, please.
All right.
Courtney.
Yes.
Courtney,
Oh, daughter's excited.
is that your baby? What is
I'm
she
sorry,
saying? What is she saying, Chris Carter?
Do you want to say hey?
Oh.
Hey, baby. What's your name?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, your mommy lost you? Was you in Walmart? Oh, your mommy lost you at Walmart. Golly, Courtney, what you got going on over there, woman?
I got craziness going on.
Courtney, you won a free hat. Get with Sydney, tag her page. I'm going to let Sydney handle it. We'll get you that free hat. Thank you so much for tuning in,
All
Talking
right, thank
Circles.
you.
We appreciate you. Have a good night. Poor Courtney, leaving kids at Walmart. Man, what the heck? All right. That's it. We're done for the night. I want to thank every one of y'all. Once again, it's Ladies Night, $2 Lady Night at Bowling Green Stadium. It's the Red Oak Brewery Modified 100. And I believe everything. We're set. We're ready to go. Lineups, everything. Nothing changes other than it's the Red Oak Brewery Modified 100. $2 Lady Nights. If you got your ticket in the Rain Out, ladies, you can use them on the 15th for the Twin 50s, which will be the Fox 8 WGHP night. Sydney, you
Yes.
know what to do.
Okay. We'd like to thank H&H Auto Repair, Race for Kids, Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Sykes Metal Roofing, Realtor Renee Hackett, Koger Plumbing, Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, 5 Points Tire and Auto, S&P Lemonade, Colfax Towing, Harkey Litigation, Velocita, Ray's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, The Dentist at Kernersville, Tiffany Gimnez with the Ginther Group, Krista Still Racing, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, David E. Day Inc., Blue Ridge Truck Line, Suntan Magic Mount Airy, Affordable Septic, Enticing Icings, Dutton Safer Systems, JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, KevinSaysYes.com, Bowman's Hauling and Grading, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, Jordan Anderson, J&T Services, Ever Ready Mixed Concrete, MJ Printing and Graphics, Squeaky Clean Home Pros, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, and Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack.
Once again, Eric Messer's been lost in Walmart 17 times as a child. Courtney said, sorry about my daughter, Macy. Courtney, it's okay. You're leaving that child at Walmart. We won't tell nobody. Thank you for your support, Courtney. I'm just kidding. For all you thumb thumpers, y'all should have heard him. Jaden Cordell, he's just tuned in. He's going to be on soon. He don't know. Yes, he told me he wants to. He's got a lot going on. So we're going to get Jaden Cordell on. Ryan Bauer, thank you for what you do. Sydney Sanders, thank you.
Hello,
Jimmy,
Seth.
Teresa Brown, J&T Services, thank you. And from all of us, Zachary Koger, Miss Tiffany, everybody, thank you so much for this. We are very happy. We're just going to try to get bigger and bigger. No, not try, we will, but we got to have your help to do it. For all y'all out there, if you want to help us, just reach out. Everything that we get will go to another camera, blah, blah, blah. You've heard me say it before. But anyway, thank you so much for your support. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and we'll see you this Saturday night at the Madhouse. Stay safe. God bless.
Be well to each other.
I'm the only one that can live my life. Catch me when I fall just to